Hello. What's up? How you doing? How's it going? How are you? Yeah, I'm passable as well. Seems similar. I'm similar. Cool. Why doesn't my controller work? Oh, I guess I had to click into the game as well? I had to click into it as well? Oh. I want to mod my Xbox. How long you got, Zick? Okay, I asked him how long he had left, and he said, hell yeehaw. Oh, too long? Oh, okay. 20 damn minutes. 2x that shit. I could talk for 10 minutes. Oh, hell yeah, to Xbox, yeah. Well, I think I don't know what's up, but I think that the Xbox probably just needs some TLC. By the way, I think it's a 1.6. I recall when I was having my issues last time, someone had raised that. Probably Doug. Yeah, original Xbox. It does need scrubs. It needs a good scrubbing, as TLC advised. Oh, this big beast. I decided to grab the Xbox. Do not open. I wonder if you can tell from the outside what one you have. Let's see. Do open, dead inside, yeah. Oh yeah, I think you had to go off of the manufacture date. Because it does have that on the bottom here. Check if Xbox 1.6. How to tell what version Xbox you have. The bottom will have the manufacturing date. If it's April 2004 or later, then it was manufactured in China or Taiwan, and it's a revision 1.6, and that's what I have. 2004, October 16th. So I don't think it's a exploded capacitor. I think what's wrong with it is probably the disk drive. That's what I think. It probably still has its original clock capacitor, yes. Yeah, I know. Gosh, I know. Jesus. Stop yelling at me. No, I'd like to crack it open, recap the whole thing, and do some upgrades. I've been looking at the is it called Project Stellar or Stellar Project? I'm not sure which. It seems like quite an easy mod. Also, maybe get the hard drive swapped out. It's probably not reading disks because of the drive belt, I would imagine, the tray belt. Because since it's become too weak to open, I bet it's too weak to close properly as well. If it were easy to open, I would open it right now, Doug, and I would look at those capacitors and see if they're leaking all over. I'd really like to do a lot more. I'd like to go through all my consoles and, you know, get them in tip-top shape, but you know, time. Who has time? I also have to do a lot of practice before I actually get in there. I've watched a lot of videos, and I feel like I could probably do a fine job. But I gotta spend some time probably with like some baby's first soldering projects to get up to speed a little bit before I just dive in. I think I mentioned this before, but I got a really nice soldering station for Christmas. It was one I had my eye on. It's... What is the fucking name of the company? It's like Yaha or some shit like that. But it's an everything station, so it's got soldering, desoldering, hot air rework. It's got a little vacuum. Woot? No, not Woot. It starts with a Y. So in terms of the tools necessary, I have that. But it's basically like the solder version of a gun, and I am untrained. Yehua. Yua. Is the name. Y-I-H-U-A. But yeah, it started off as I just wanted to repair my Xbox. It ended up with, I would like to do a lot of improvements at the same time. Nice, Ambrose. What'd you think? It's probably time to start, by the way. I'm gonna start. Let's start this thing. Alan! It is very, yeah, it's a very gross movie. Okay. Make sure I'm all geared up here. Got my healing items, got my shotgun, I got my pistol. And I think where I left off is we got some arrows to investigate over here, right? What's in the drawer? What's in the drawer? Oh. Good eye, Brian. More bullets. Good call. Her hair is pretty amazing. It looks very real. The way it moves and bounces as she walks around and basically does anything is very realistic. Hell yeah, Zick. Welcome. Welcome back from the VOD. I have just begun. We were just getting to some shit over here when a big bad wolf came and blew my house down. Well, I guess I blew his house down. So there's some shit over here. Which, this was all revealed because the floodwater receded suddenly.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Light bulb. Light bulb. The arrows don't have anything to do with that, though, right? It almost feels like it does because it starts here at this container. Yeah. I wonder what's down this way. That goddamn, that's the Silent Hill 2, or yeah, Silent Hill 2 button. Okay, so that's how we get down to that other part of the lake shore. I'll follow the arrows for now, and we'll see what's up with the arrows. Y'all, I think I'm getting to the point where I am... Oh. So it was just saying the light... With a light, you will see the arrows that lead to the key. Apparently. Also, this is a dead end. Okay, that's all that was. You know, I'm just overthinking shit. All the time with this game. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I think I'm getting to a point where maybe I have some carpal tunnel concerns. The cult is watching right now. Cool. My hands feel like shit. Also, it's a funny amount of arrows. Like they were really worried they were not gonna remember where those keys were, so they put like 50 arrows. Do your stretches? I don't know. My fingers don't feel very good. I don't know if stretches are going to help. If I lose the use of my hands, I guess I'm just dead. I don't know what I don't know what I would do. Nothing, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, so there's this dark area over here. I'm curious if it's blocked off or what. Because it looks like I could just walk across the bridge. Is it a haunted bridge? No. Yes, well, what I'm driving at here with my statement is that everything that I do
There's something written here.
requires my hands.
A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
I want to do the shore first. I want to do the shore first. Yeah, I was going to say, like, my job would be over, I guess. Right? I've been worrying about that. Oh, there wasn't... we can't go to the shore. Oh. I have a cushion in front of my gaming keyboard, but I don't have a cushion in front of my work keyboard. Maybe I should have that. Today's catch. A yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch. Just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them, as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Okay, I guess we just go straight back to that puzzle. One bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. Okay, and then we have a house, the sun, a heart, a boat, and some waves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And there'll be items involved here somehow. But not now. I don't have any items to use. And nothing else here was interactive, so... Goodbye, I guess. There's a light over here. So probably enemies as well, I would assume. Go up there. Oh. Let's see what's around here. Witchfinder's Station to my left. Stream side straight ahead, and then a private cabin around the corner. Is that like a shortcut off the side here? There's the cabin. I don't think there's a shortcut, though. The map lies about things. Yeah, I can't get through here. It is a little bit weird that the map is struggling to load every time. That was a problem that Silent Hill 2 did not have with its map. Also locked. Okay, so that's just the thing here. God damn, this shit looks good. These environments are really, really nice. Oh. Do you see me?
Another locked box.
Rock, rock, tree. Are you bright enough? Okay, I'll get there, but first we probably have to deal with this shit. Couple of culty boys. Are they coming after me, or what's happening? Guess not. Do I take them out? Do I care? I don't know. +3? 3 plus 3. 6 plus 2. So that's rock. It must be very much somewhere else, I guess. So 8, 6, and to be honest, 8, 6, and brute force. Is he yelling at me? I kind of want to just take them out. They're driving me crazy. God damn. This game is so hard. You die really, really fast. Yeah, she got in my face and destroyed me. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That's what happens. This is a game with consequences as well. Compared to a lot of games, the checkpoints seem few and far between.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Yeah, you should. Probably would help if my health wasn't absolutely shit. Oh, I don't have the bullets from the cabin. That's unfortunate. All right. Let's get right. Wait, it's not the cultist. This time it's a wolf. And also it didn't notice me? There's our other number as well. Oh, the wolf goes up. So the wolf would have got me. Interesting. So they're like random. The wolf was pretty tough. Are we fighting? We're fighting. Whoa. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? That was a different location, pups. Okay, 7 minus 2. So rock, rock, tree. It's either 6, 5, 8 or 5, 6, 8.
Another locked box.
Are you one of us? Or one of them? So I missed the path to the cabin. Is what we're learning here. Does this go anywhere? Or nope. Dead end, huh? A classic dead end. Are you one of they, them? Ooh. Oh. I thought that was some darkness, but it's just the water looking weird in the dark. I could go that way, but I want to see about this cabin. If I can. Should be right up here. Yeah.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. Stop this shit. It's interesting that when that happens, it happens back to back. I don't understand. To protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Okay, so it's a similar but different setup to the other one. Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty, came down from NYC and loved every minute of the trip. Lori and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Oh, what's this other one? Camping do's and don'ts. From your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery. Set up your tent. Enjoy a nice meal. Relax. Don't chop down trees. Leave your trash behind. Be loud and obnoxious. Start a forest fire. And remember, always have fun. All right. Oh, is this a safe room? Wow, yeah, it is. Holy shit.
A little clothespin doll.
Crow doll.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Yep, we'll be using that in a puzzle. Oh, hello.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Cool.
Oh, it's raining.
Yes, it is. I was outside.
I didn't know it was raining. I didn't say nothing. You weren't like, "You evil, evil woman." How come you didn't go
Creepy
outside?
dolls. Mysterious
rain.
rhymes.
I would have been like,
No
"Oh
weirder
shit,
than anything else going on, I guess.
I'm a terrible person."
It wasn't like.
Wasn't it though? Anyway, I ate too much.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I am even more convinced
Think,
that
Saga.
Sun manufactured that accident. I just watched her wall jump off of the couch.
Yeah.
Like, she knew she wasn't gonna make it. Jumped off of the couch. Landed on her feet. And then rebounded and jumped back onto the couch. There's no way in hell she'd go on her own.
Right.
She's a fucking weirdo. Ugh. Anyway.
I don't know where this goes. Did I try down here? I didn't. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment? Okay. So the doll, does it go here, I wonder? A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. But only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I hold on to these dolls as I find them? I kind of thought that that would maybe be a safe area, but I wasn't sure because it felt like quite close to the last one. But I guess the game is super fucking hard, so they're like, we better give them more safe spots. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild gray wolves. The Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands, and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon and blue heron. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, bigleaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. Yes, the forest orcas. Okay, so it kind of seemed like we could go walking off into the woods here, and I'm gonna do it, I think. Before we go over to the Witchfinders headquarters. Because who knows what we might find. Probably cultists underwater. Would probably be a decent guess. Wow. That effect. Look at that. Woof. It reminds me of in one of the Lord of the Rings movies when they walk through the dead marshes. And honestly, if there were a just under the surface body laying in this water somewhere, that would be fucking creepy as shit. It would creep me the fuck out. With this visual effect. But they opted not to do that. Because as much as they want to scare us, they're not cruel. The other thing is... Yes, remember Atreyu from Lord of the Rings? I wanted to see what this is all about, but based off of what I saw on the map, I don't think this is going to be a very useful direction for us to look around. But who knows? Oh, I hear a cultist, yeah. Time for me to die again? Thankfully, I just saved, and nothing has happened since I saved, so... There's another one of those things. Except for this time, I guess I can kind of walk up to it. Did he drop this box? What did I get? Did I get anything? I guess I got ammo? That was weird. Our guy dropped a little box. Is this where I walked down from before? I think it is, but I couldn't go over here where he was. Now I can? Maybe they were just blocking me before.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Oh, maybe the, oh my god, I can't see. Maybe those are an indicator, because they're the same colors. And we've got, like, the little rocks here as well. So, must be indicators that point you towards, the lunch boxes. I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each and every little wave. A marching band of shimmering light. Lonely and cold, I hugged myself and sighed. I thought of him. Then, the surface of the lake calmed, and like a spectral surprise, he was there. His face, smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true. But it was true. He was there. My love. My savior. My writer. Oh, 9. Nice. Did I get 9, or is that my running total? That is not my sprint button. Now I wonder if the game... I mean, clearly enemy spawns can be random. But I wonder if the timing of them is... like, will they respawn in the same areas where I have... cleared them or not? I wonder. I also wonder if I should have searched that first little riddle area more closely for a doll, since I got one doll from the second one I found. Another doll, perhaps? The light in this game looks absolutely incredible. Ish. When I'm moving around, moving the camera around and stuff, the recalculating of those rays is a little pixely, but in general it looks pretty great. That looks like a place I can go, so maybe I'll go there next. So I wanted to check on this.
Another one of those rhymes.
Is there a doll around? Doesn't seem like it. The cult in Apostle 2018 should have been called the Cult of the Tree, but I guess was named for the island, which according to my bad oldie English knowledge translates as the Cave of the Violent Hedgehog. Oh, that takes us straight up to the Witchfinder's station. The map made it look like it was farther away, but it is not far away. Manuscript.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad
Words are
dream,
wrong.
remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
It's a good thing this story is good, since the whole game is resting on top of this. Oh. Hello. Where's my little lunchbox? Where is it? I know that's what that means now.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Obviously, you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. Okay, well. Suddenly now I'm doubting it. Also, that's another 9, baby. Let's go. Ah, I'm above the little stream side area. Okay, cool. A third way to the Witchfinder's hut. Back door is open. Interesting. Another one of these.
There's a rhyme over here.
Yeah. Just checking if there's anything in the chair. Well, the front door is open too. The hero, brave and strong, left home to fight a right or wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. That's us, though. Witchfinder Station. Park ranger present during hours. Opening hours, blah, blah. No entry. This location is closed to the public by order of the FBC. Starting fire is prohibited. Leave no trace. Please do not feed wildlife. Blah, blah, blah.
I feel bad for these guys.
Another intimate moment with a deer. Sith, thank you for the biddies. Experimentation update. Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test results negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. That was 6 months ago. This is 1 year ago. Project Nursery Rhymes, working title. I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project, in both leading it and creating the testing material. That guy, once again. Okay. Wow. It's not an Alan Wake book. I guess it has been 13 years. Here's the back door. There's a cat statue. Bathroom. Another page. The quietness and just hearing her breathing is really something. Oh shit. Oh shit. The FBC, right. I'm a dumb idiot. How did I not put that together? It's the fucking Federal Bureau of Control. Objective. Research into reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology. Passport, thank you for the biddies. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data, with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. Huh. Okay, so same universe maybe is an understatement, as it seems to be directly part of this story. FBC file on the reality-altering effects of the nursery rhymes. Well, that sure answers that pretty well. So the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well. Makes sense.
There was a page of story inside. This is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? A motivational note was inside. Someone looking out for me. I wonder exactly how much Control and this overlap. Wolf doll. And I think we got a hero doll. I picked them up too closely together to see what the first one was called. Test sites in Cauldron Lake. Location, arrangements. Witchfinder's Station, 2. Streamside, 1. Cauldron Lake rental cabins, 1. But there's so many pages here. We only get to see the one on top? I mean, that's just weird. The locations are Witchfinder's Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. It has a pretty good paint job. Nice detail. Hero doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. Okay. So there's more to the nursery thing. Let's look at the map here. So there's one here. One here. One here. In this private cabin. And then there's one all the way the fuck back at the rental cabins. Is that what that said? That's what it says. Let's look at it again. Two at Witchfinder Station. Is that what arrangements means? I would assume so. But how are there two? Where is the other at Witchfinder Station? Unless, is it counting this? Or is it counting this? This is close to Streamside. It must be counting this one. I see. So it looks like maybe we go down here, up here, hang a left, and then yeah, right? That's a hike, but that's fine. We haven't had a jump scare in a while. Where is Alan Wake? The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. This is clearly about Saga and Logan. It sounds like it's about them. And further, there's been some weird shit about Logan drowning. Oh! Jesus. Foxborn, thank you for the biddies. Owning a microphone was a mistake. I just didn't think things through. Where do I get the keys to those emergency boxes anyway? There's 2 locked emergency boxes around here. And 0 keys. Aha. So they do respawn in areas. So I should try to sneak by, I guess. So I don't have to deal with them. Is this where I hang the left? Yes. There's the old phone booth. I wonder how Casey and Alan are doing. Did they ever get back to the car?
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Fuck off. Fuck off, game. Shit. I did ask. I fucking asked. Whoop.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure what the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Mortar falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Do we not have plus psychic? Did we get rid of that? Is this the way I want to take to the cabins? I guess I'll find out. Answer, no. This is the way. Huh. It doesn't totally make sense, but you know, a minus command for stuff like rip and whatever, probably not the worst idea. It makes a weird kind of sense. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I know nothing. Fucking. Ah.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
I see. Oops. Okay. So. We just can't get to the rental cabins yet. So we're not solving this all in one go. Should be a hole in the fence over here. Oh. And back to the card. Over here? Maybe? Yes. Yes. Where's Alan? Oh, he's just sitting in the back already.
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure. Am I driving or are you driving? Do I get to choose? What if I go to the other side of the car? I don't get to choose.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to Alpha.
Why
Field
does
office
this
in
keep
Bright Falls.
happening?
You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Every time it brings up one of these cutscenes, the audio cuts out. Because it's a cutscene, I guess.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Not divorced? I love that this overlaps with Control, and it's got this kind of weird, like, X-Files, Twin Peaks vibe. I'm just really liking everything that's going on with this.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember. on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
I just had a really weird moment where that TV host was a lot like the TV host from Substance. Yes, a movie.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up
God fucking
in the
damn it.
writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once the scene ends.
You know, I didn't really
Hello?
explore that room we started in. I probably should have.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
I like how they have the tape on the floor marking, like, here's where you're supposed to stand before you come out.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
I guess I can't get back to the green room. I sort of... Okay, well, I mean... I know that part because y'all told me that part, but... Now you're saying... If they had the rights, it would literally be Max Payne.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
The fuck would that mean, though? That's insane. So, this, So Control and the world of Max Payne and Alan Wake all overlap together. They're all same universe. Mr. Door.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Look who it is. What the? That does say Sam Lake right there. Ha! What the fuck? My interpretation of many worlds, Dr. Casper Darling. How much is this actually Control to?
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
I don't have anything. Does Alan have a, Oh, writer's room. I'm finding things. Is there a clue on the book here? No. Nor anywhere around it. Well, it seems like Mr. Door's favorite guest is Alan. Are the old guards the guards of the code in any way? Or old gods of Asgard, I guess, not the old guards. You know, I'm in between two doors. Where would a code be? Not here. Okay, don't overthink it. All of their answers are almost always like right on top of the thing, and they're not hard. This also only has 1,000 possible entries, so I could just get started, I guess. Well, first let's do this. Alright, let's get going. I feel like I'm on the path. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, now that you said obvious, it leapt into my mind. But it was not registering until you said that. I never do. And that wasn't a joke. Huge number. Didn't,
There was something here. A broken transmission.
No
I
neurons
couldn't
were
quite make
firing
out.
at all. 0 neurons were firing. I just glossed over it.
What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Wait, did I miss a chance there? I could have interacted with this television, but it turned off before I got the chance. I don't like these televisions. The first one took me out of a room I hadn't finished exploring. The second one, I didn't get the opportunity to get sucked into. I'm upset in various ways.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
That's spooky scary.
This is the ritual to ritual.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Well, his room is less fun.
does.
I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well.
Why don't you just write nice
Rules.
things?
I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Plotboard. Can I interact with it now? I can. Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place.
Write more.
The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times. Failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said had felt true. Was that part of my writing or coming from someone else?
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Okay, I guess I didn't miss much earlier.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I
just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
I wish the player character looked more like him. Every time they do that sharp cut from film to back to the game, it just exacerbates how much the player model doesn't really look like the actor. All right, same deal here. So it seems. Except for this time. Is it gonna be more with us or not? Get 2 times. Gotta get my 2 times. Anything different that I should care about, I wonder. No, most all of this is looking the same. Okay, so that changed, and it's going to be the order of the flashing, I guess. 5, 6, 5. Yeah, Darling is amazing. Control is amazing. It was just a fantastic experience. No TV this time. Oh. Okay.
Hello?
The fucking no. Get out of here, dude. Nuh-uh. What the fuck?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, Not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
What the hell? Is this office the same?
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember, turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
This guy is 1,000,000% a David Lynch character.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place.
Also, he kind of looks like
Any
David Lynch.
suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Okay, so this is fucking wild. That's... I feel like I'm losing my mind a little. Okay. I don't love the save system because we're actually over time right now. But I can't fucking save. I think it auto-saved when the monster got us the first time in this loop. But I could be wrong. Hey, I mean, I don't mind talking to Adi again. Okay. Yeah, we haven't done much, so I guess I'll leave it here. It's just a little bit annoying. But it's okay. Yeah, the saves almost seem kind of old-fashioned. Yeah, I mean, normally, like, in Resident Evil, for instance, it makes some sense. When we were playing through Resident Evil 2 Remake, I remember we talked about that a bit. The whole thing with, like, the reason that the saves were collectible items. Because I think in Resident Evil 2 Remake, you could save whenever, right? Is that right? Or maybe that was an option I think you had the option to do classic style and have the limited item-based saves, like the typewriter reels. But for a game like this, it makes less sense. Like, there's combat and action, but it's not that frequent, you know? It's not like we're exploring a mansion and there's dogs jumping through the windows and shit, and that we're having to run around zombies. So, I don't know. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little annoying for me when I want to stop at a particular time. Yeah, that's true. That would have been maybe a nice feature here. But it's okay. I'm loving this, and I'm sorry that I didn't show up for a full stream. But this has just been a week from hell for me. I don't know what to tell you. It's just been a rough damn week. It's not for lack of wanting to play. I keep thinking about this game, which is always a good sign, right? I was doing that with Silent Hill 2 as well. That feels good. Sometimes certain games, they kind of... I have nights where I don't look forward to getting back to them, you know? That doesn't mean that I hate them, but just some games, like... I'm determined to finish, but maybe certain parts of it I'm not looking forward to returning to. But so far, this game, I've just been looking forward to it every night. It's really good. I didn't know what I was in for at all. I'm glad I completely avoided any spoilers. Because everything that I'm experiencing here, I fucking don't know what's coming at all. The only thing I guess I knew that was a spoiler was everybody yelling at me that it was same universe as Control. I was like, okay, that's really fucking weird. And then that's it. That's all I knew. I didn't know anything else. That was never explained to me. I didn't ever look into it. So I am just getting kind of smacked in the face by it. I didn't expect it to be like this. And I like it. So now I wish that I would have played more Max Payne back in the day. And Alan Wake at all. I kind of just trying to throw my mind back here. I didn't play a lot of Max Payne because I found it to be gimmicky, if I recall. Like the whole slow-mo dive shooting stuff was cool for a little bit, and then I was like, I'm over this. And then I just sort of didn't really play them after that. But that was also when I didn't have money to just get whatever game. And I also it wasn't as easy to pirate back then. And then Alan Wake I talked about yesterday or the day before or whenever, where I just I played a bit at the beginning and I didn't love it and I dipped. Unfortunately, yeah. I did install it and do a little taste test again because I had forgotten really what it was like. I can't believe how old that game is. For some reason, I felt like it was more recent in my memory. But then I remembered an old coworker of mine had talked about it or something. And then I remembered that fucking coworker. That was fucking forever ago. And then I got into the game and I was like, oh yeah, that was fucking forever ago. This looks like Quake 2. It fucking had product placement. That jumped out at me. In the beginning, there's a bunch of scenes of Alan and his wife driving around. And in the car, there's a shot where it's pointed towards the front of the, where the console is of the vehicle. And there's a screen in the middle. And on the screen, it says Think by Microsoft. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What is with this fucking product placement? Oh, there's a remaster? I didn't know there was a remaster. Is that good? And what are these remakes? I saw the word remakes go by. Are they remaking Max Payne? It's a great remaster. Oh, Epic paid to have it remastered? Great. Great. Oh. Wow. Okay, so you know then that they're probably gonna... Well, I don't know, right? I was gonna say they're probably gonna fucking weave in some shit given what we're seeing here. But then that would be a cardinal sin for a remake, right? But then, well... Well, now, wait a minute. When you say they... Y'all also said they don't have the rights. Okay, yeah, Rockstar still owns the rights. Weird. Okay, so... But they tried to get the rights. Right? Huh. Not really. Okay. Gotcha. They just accepted not everything would be theirs. And they would get referential. Okay. I don't know anything about Quantum Break. To the degree that just reading it brings... The only thing it brings to mind is the... Like, isn't there a volleyball movie with a similar name? What am I thinking of? Or no, not a volleyball movie. Is it a cop movie? What am I thinking of? Point Break? I don't fucking know a single thing about Quantum Break at all. Control Zero? Really? Damn, Point Break wipes, dude. It fucking wipes, man. That shit wipes my ass. Quantum Break. What if they made a CBS cop show about time travel? Isn't there... Who's that one fucking guy? The Fonz. Wasn't he in a CBS cop show about time travel? What's happening, dude? Wait, they remade Point Break? There are recurring actors in Quantum Break that you'd recognize from Control in this game. Interesting. I've never even seen Point Break, man. Tim Breaker, Time Breaker. Have I seen Bad Boys 2? No. I haven't seen any Bad Boys. Only Good Boys. Legitimate this time. Legitimate. The controller did turn off. That sounds up my alley, Dave. Okay, well, y'all, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing more Alan Wake 2. Until then, have a beautiful night. I'll see you next time. Be safe.